All right, Scott, and are you looking for a job but not really finding a good fit out there? Josh Connor, Frank Cabrera from JobFest joining us with more about, I want to call this almost like the little-known hidden jobs. First of all, why are you hiding them?
It seems like not all jobs are out there online. They actually, Forbes magazine said at the end of last year, 70% of jobs are not posted publicly.
Really? So is that because they're looking for internal applicants?
It kind of is. That's how the way that we need to go find them is, again, networking. You're going to hear us say that a lot, is networking. You have to talk to your family and friends and talk to those business owners and those managers and find out exactly what jobs they do have available. Don't just rely even on JobFest. You still need to go out and hit the pavement and see what you can find.
Yeah, what's a way to approach something like this, Frank?
Well, one way is to approach it is to figure out what's out there. So, for example, have you ever heard of an echocardiologist technician?
Of course. Of course I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a position that not a lot of people know about.
Okay.
But if you look at the medical industry, look at, okay, you have an echocardiologist, right?
Right.
They have technicians that help with echocardiology. So how can I get into like a specialized field like that not a lot of people know about, but I can have a competitive advantage because I found out that there's such a job that exists.
You know, you talked about talking to family, and these things aren't always in JobFest out there. Is there one field, like you just mentioned, medical field, is there one field that these are more prevalent in?
No.
Compared to others, or is this just sort of widespread?
It's kind of widespread. You just have to get in the mindset of looking at everything. Let's say for this table, where did this table come from? It didn't come from IKEA.
No.
It probably started at a
I don't think it did.
It went from a recycling plant to a truck driver to a manufacturing facility to a warehouse to a store. You have to look at
there's a half dozen
everything.
jobs right there.
You have to look. Who's heard of a recycling plant hiring? I bet you they're out there, but they don't post that kind of stuff. Whether it's funding or advertising cost or whatever, they're just not out there. So you just always have your eyes open and think, where did this come from? And then, like he said about the cardiologist, if that's your goal, start down here, network, start learning the position, and you'll move yourself up.
How many times do you see things, do you think people miss it when friends or whomever online, social media, will throw out little things? You got to read between the lines and tell, hey, that person's saying so-and-so is leaving their company. How often does that happen?
Well, that happens when you're not communicating what you want, not communicating that you're even in the market for a job. So make sure that you are communicating with all the people, the network around you. You'd be surprised the types of positions that your family, your friends know about. As Josh mentioned, networking is huge. Making sure, rather than Facebook, yeah, I'm out of a job. Facebook, hey, I'm looking for a job and I'd like to connect with you today.
More of a positive approach to that going on.
That's right.
All right, the hidden jobs that are, it's not there. All right, thanks, gentlemen, for coming in today. Josh, Frank, appreciate it. Thought it was back there. Yeah, let's go to Elena right now.